Hello, Dragoons. My name is Alex, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Right off the bat, we're gonna get into episode 4, Jailbreak, so I will see you guys after the cutscene in just a couple minutes. So, see you then.
It took a sleepless week of data crunching, but I eventually tracked down the location of my friends, locked away in the mysterious towers of Prague. At the moment, they're the unwilling guests of Interpol's most renowned prison warden, the Contessa. While still a criminal psychology student, she entered into a whirlwind romance and married a wealthy aristocrat. Sadly, the union was short-lived, as the general suspiciously died a few weeks after the ceremony. The widowed Contessa put her education and newly acquired estate to work by opening a criminal rehabilitation center. Her pioneering use of hypnotherapy has produced some good results, and subsequently earned her a prominent position within Interpol. My friends are locked up somewhere in the clinic and are slated for the Contessa's Good Samaritan brainwashing. If I don't bust them out soon, they'll be working a 9-to-5 job selling shoes, and I'll be out two best friends.
Oh, this is getting real! Sorry, I didn't remember the meme, but I actually kind of like this little detail. Bentley saves the gang in Jailbreak. Now, okay, so we have two ordinary missions to do as Bentley. Okay, I don't think I got anything here, though. I should have went for the adrenaline burst. I should have went for that because that lets Bentley run faster, actually, making him technically the fastest in terms of ground speed. Excuse me, but you know that's neither here nor there. So anyway, so first we need to do a lot of recon for. Well, I shouldn't necessarily say recon. Cause I think, technically speaking, Bentley has this place mostly scoped out. Mostly. You'll see what I mean here. But I actually grew kind of frustrated while playing this game. Well, playing this chapter as well. Mainly because of the wolf and bat enemies. Like, I get that bats have really good hearing, but how can they hear other enemies from like miles away or something? Like, were they like close by or whatever? Like, I don't know. But also the wolf enemies, I hate these bastards because they can blend in with the environment, as you noticed earlier. And this bridge, whew, fucking capital city of that. Like, you see that? Okay, so technically speaking, you'll get a bit of a notification thanks to the icon in your health bar. So, at least it's generous with letting you know that somebody spot you. But honestly, I think that the wolves are the biggest, like fuck you enemies in this whole freaking chapter, because they can blend in with the goddamn environment. Though thankfully at least like this prison facility looks a lot better to compared to freaking Rajan's jungle palace. Oh, and technically what I just did there was cheating. Because you're technically meant to go along the inside path, but I just jumped up and avoided it. So instead of an ordinary recon mission for this one, we need to tag the Contessa because Bentley's darts apparently they vibrate at a specific frequency, and that can translate into a radio wave. Apparently, like I don't get it either. It's comic book physics. So what you gotta do is that you need to tag the Contessa, but she is only gonna stay in one place for so long. So you need to make your shot count. Though I think if she leaves, oh, there it is. Like, when she starts her leaving animation, it will immediately cancel it out, and it will go into her villain monologue thing. It's like he starts monologuing. For any of those who have seen Incredibles, you know where that's from. But anyway, so yeah, it's not photos, but it is kind of an interesting change of pace. It doesn't necessarily last very long, but it does kind of sort of take forever with the aiming feature. You know, because but like that's a me thing, you know. So, oh, so basically, what this is doing is that it's giving Bentley a bit of a confirmation on where the gang is, and also gives us a little bit of insight into the Contessa's character because she uses her powers as a hypnotist in order to brainwash people and get them to tell her where they hid their stashes of loot. So technically speaking, she's a thief as well, but well, I say thief. She is more of a criminal, but kind of semantics, I guess. But basically, like she gives like the most hardened criminals a bit of a run for their money because of what she does, because she psychologically breaks them down, reveals their most vulnerable positions, and just eats away on it. Yep. Yeah, as Bentley said right here. Okay. So and also the imagery with her is not subtle whatsoever. She is a female figure. She's a spider. She has the insignia of a Black Widow. Subtlety is not this bitch's strong suit. So, Sly and Murray are now, well, they are in separate jail cells, and it's up to Bentley in order to get Sly out of the hole, which is a common term used in prisons. That's like heavy solitary confinement. So, yeah. So what we got to do is that we need to head to 6 different train terminals. I'll go over that later. As soon as I get these guys off my back, like that. And yeah, I don't try to fight them as Bentley very often because he is weak, and also trying to do the whole size shrink thing more than likely won't help. Though I did find that this was a really good strategy, for Bentley at least. And I also kind of took the strategy for Sly a little bit. If you can just tell where they're gonna come on the roof and just swat them away, you will eventually knock them out, because only the flashlight guards will not go up to the rooftop. It's weird, but it's a thing. Oh, and also the train. the train is actually going to be a very big help for us here. Though it's kind of a pain in the ass right now. Because if you get hit by that thing, you're dead. Which, I mean, to be fair, you are in the path of an oncoming train that doesn't seem to stop. So, yeah, that does make sense. But it's also kind of annoying in a way because, like, I switched. Oh, right. Sorry. I also forgot to mention that the track is electrified, so you're not gonna want to deal with that. Anyway. The train is a little bit annoying because of like when you get close or like when you're like not close to it at all, it'll just like be like or whatever. Ugh. Anyway, enough about the train for now. I want to talk about this minigame, which is actually kind of one of my favorite minigames in the Sly franchise. I love the hacking minigames. They're so freaking fun. But this is a little bit rough around the edges because this was when they were still trying to define this sort of thing. At least in my eyes. Like, playing it on the PS5, I think that that the stick is a little bit too loose, at least in my opinion. But I could be doing something wrong. Oh, and this is one right here. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. That was funny. So technically, I died from the train, but I was also freaking yeeted into the freaking water. So, oh god, that's funny. Anyway, so that was only the so like that's me on the way to the second terminal, and like right here I am pretty close to the train. I was pretty close to the track, and yet the freaking train wouldn't, and yet it felt like the train just like wouldn't come. So like, what the hell? Though, thankfully, we don't have to worry about it for very long. So, you know, like, we just gotta get these 6 terminals activated, and then the whole train will be out of commission. But, yeah, also, try not to take a lot of hits in the, in the hacking sessions like I did, because if you lose, like, if you die in the hacking sessions, you will have to restart the whole hack all over again. Like, not getting to the terminal, which is a major plus side, but you'll have to do the entirety of that hacking session all over again. Think of it as like an old boss fight, right? If you die in the boss, you'll have to restart the whole thing all over again. As in the whole fight. Not the whole game, the fight. So, yeah, that can be kind of annoying. But what's also a little bit annoying is the variety in enemy drones. More specifically, the ones that just won't stop coming no matter how many you shoot down. Like, I think that is very, very annoying. Like, I think there should have been like a finite number of them. And as far as I can tell, you don't have invincibility frames when a group of these guys try to rupture you all at once. Oh, and also, you can get them to kill each other. I will show off later. Basically, if they're homing in on you and you manage to swerve at the right time and get all the maneuvers down, you can actually get them to knock each other out, which will give you a little bit of breathing room, but not really. And I would not rely on that the entire time because it can be kind of finicky. I believe I was trying to get to the 4th terminal from the other end of the island. I think I was. I'm not terribly sure on that, but I'm not an expert, okay? Like I will fully admit it. I am not an expert on Sly. I just really love this franchise. I love the characters, I love the story, I love the music, I love just about everything that this franchise does, and I wish that Sony would just wisen up and bring it back already. You fucking brought back Ratchet and Clank of all games. Ratchet and Clank. Why can't we just get a Sly reboot game? In fact, I got ideas for how that could go. And I don't know, like maybe I'll make that video, or well, actually, I say make that video. I had ideas about making that video for a while, but nothing. Like I just been kind of busy with some other projects and stuff. Like one particular multimedia project that I will not get into. There's also another video project that I've been meaning to do for a long time now. I finally got the footage recorded. I just need to get the audio recorded and all that junk, but okay, so I finally got back on track here, which was right freaking next to me, of all things. Now, this is a bit of a weird terminal because you need to go when the train is going towards the terminal, because if you don't, you'll get squat like I did here in a second. Or actually, yeah, right there. And of course I had to do a little jump cut in order to actually get there. Like save some failures here and there, so anyway, this is where a lot of things get a bit too hectic for me. So the drones that shoot back, that are like a red version of a Bentley's tank, they are finite. Like as soon as you kill them, you'll be golden. But these drones these drones that just move, they will not stop coming. They will keep on spawning until you beat the hacking session. Now, what I just did right there was actually a pretty good tip, and I would kind of recommend that. And also, if you know that you can, if you know that you can go for the exit and not take a hit, I would say screw the enemies and just go for it. And again, just trying to wait for the train so that way, it won't hit me. Though it is getting a lot faster here. So, and also I felt like I was being saved by the skin of my teeth there. So now we're introduced to the orange drones. These ones are incredibly durable and they can fire back. Plus, they can move. So it's the best of the seekers, which are the ones that move, as I call them. Like they I don't know if they actually have any names, but I'm just gonna call them seekers. Seekers, tanks, and I want to say exterminators, or maybe antibodies would be a better comparison. But there's a bit of a blessing here, because I believe they can actually harm themselves if you manage to get them to fire at one another by accident. I haven't really tried that a lot myself, so yeah. And with that said, we only got one more terminal to do, and it's right over there. Thank God. Was not ready to go through a whole other section of the railroad just to get there. And this one gave me a lot of trouble, because in addition to the firewall that is blocking my entrance there are two keys that need to be unlocked in order to get past. But while you're doing that, you have the antibodies and the seekers going at you, which make it really annoying because they don't stop spawning, right? Like they just don't stop. They're like Pringles in that case. Like they're like Pringles, but this is not a party I want to be a part of, you know? I don't exactly have any good advice on this one, but also we see here, grab a drink. We also see what I was talking about earlier when you fail a hack. So here's something for you. Now, what was I gonna say? Oh, right. So yeah, I like. Oh, right. Probably should also mention this one. I actually chose to rewind to the last portion I did, because well, I was almost done with that. I just needed to do one more lock, but you know, lots of things just weren't really but I was just getting a little too impatient is what it was, you know? I was being too impatient with just about everything, and I just wanted to bum rush the entire thing, but this is not what it's meant to do, so yeah. But as you saw, I eventually got it, and the train was a freaking, like, it was like a bullet from a railgun, essentially. It's metal as shit, though. I would actually pay for like more sections like that, but at a very heavy cost, though, because again, Bentley is not ideal for taking care of enemies, especially a lot at once. He's really good at just getting rid of a problematic enemy in a tactical sense, but not really much else. And next video is gonna be a bit of an emotional hurdle for me, because I'll have to cut out most of the clue hunting. I'll go into detail whenever I do that one. So if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and if you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel, because we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and every little bit helps. Oh, and a side note, I believe YouTube is implementing a restrictive mode. So if you see that, please turn it off. Please. But anyway, until next time, Slushie Goons, remember,